Hey guys, it's Winifred Rider, and welcome to part 1 of my newest Let's Play, which is Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I know that, I mean, it's kind of weird to say my newest Let's Play after, yesterday I just started Super Mario RPG, but, as I said, they're going on at the same time, so yeah. This is Ocarina of Time, an excellent game, known by many to be the best Zelda game in the series. However, personally, I disagree with that. Actually, my favorite is probably Majora's Mask, which is a direct sequel to this game. I'll be Let's Playing it when I'm done with this one. But yeah, Majora's Mask is probably my favorite. And, well, it's probably a toss-up between Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess probably comes in a close second, Majora's Mask coming down first, but they're both excellent games anyway. And by the way, I love this intro music. Whatever. And so... yep, this one, I'll probably rank it at number 3 for, at least among the 3D Zelda games, number 3, and Wind Waker is number 4. Not to say that I don't like Wind Waker, of course, considering I just made, a whole Let's Play of it, but, yeah, it's my least favorite among the 3D Zelda games, but it's still an excellent one. I think I like A Link to the Past more than Wind Waker anyway, but that doesn't matter, so... the intro thing is over now, so let's keep on. Well, let's start. I think I have some files on here already, yeah. Joe, Linky Poo, ignore those. And I'm not gonna call my character Mommy this time. That was kind of weird. I'm just gonna call him Link. Not Linky Poo, cause, well, whatever. Anyway, I'll just call him Link, I normally would do that, like, in a game like Mother 3, just to stay true to the story, but everybody knows that that his name is Link anyway, so... in the vast deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku tree. Oh, are you now? The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Oh man, he must have the piss ripped out of him all the time then. Never mind. Well, it looks like this guy here is having a bit of a nightmare. Sucks for him, he doesn't have a fairy, and now he's having a nightmare. Glad I'm not this guy. This is kind of a weird dream. There's like two girls on a horse going by. And who's this guy? Well, first of all, he's green. That's never a good thing. Well, never mind. But, that's one strange nightmare you're having there, kid. Navi. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. So, yes, this is the Deku tree in this game. He has a mustache, which is kind of weird, but oh well. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier in deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is at nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend, and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. Alright, so apparently this fairy here, her name is Navi, and you will be getting to know this fairy very well. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't like this fairy, because she's particularly annoying, but oh well, we can deal with that. So we have a nice little, overhead view here of this place. It's called the Kokiri Forest, and that guy there is helping a rock. Oh yeah. No, he's not, but anyway. So yeah, this game, you'll see a few instances, like, right there. This game kinda has a few funny parts in it, but, only, like, I can only really name 2, and I think there's only really 2 in it. Anyway, that's not important. But, so, here is the boy without a fairy, once again. Hello, Link, wake up! The great Deku tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Oh, 5 more minutes, come on. Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Well, I'm sorry to say, Navi, but it does. Alright, so Link wakes up after having a nightmare. He doesn't look too scared, though. That's good. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Alright, well, let's go. So, the Great Deku Tree... You know, what's kind of weird is the Great Deku Tree says, guide him to me. But, you know, he's right, he's like 2 feet away. You know, I can find my way there, I'm just fine. Anyway, so yeah, we can go out now. The controls are very similar to those in Wind Waker, or, you know, standard 3D Zelda controls. And who's this? It's our lady friend, apparently. Why, hello there. Yahoo! Hi, Link! Alright, well, you can go down the ladder, but you know what? I don't need no ladders. Screw them. So yeah, I'm used to sort of playing Ocarina of Time 3D. So, the graphics here, you know, the graphics are fine in this game, but, you know, me being used to Ocarina of Time 3D is just like, holy crap, look at these ones. But, you know, it's fine. And the controls on Ocarina of Time are brilliant. Ocarina of Time 3D. Just with, you know, the whole movement of the system just makes, like, things like shooting a lot, you know, shooting the bow a lot easier. Anyway, so what we need to do is we need to go to the Great Deku Tree. So let's go do that. Alright, so you just make your way right here. And let's talk to this guy here. Hello. His name is, anyway, hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. Oh. What? You've got a fairy? Say, what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. Well, it is to me, anyway. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but... If you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield, you dick. Sheesh. Alright, so let's do that. I definitely recommend getting the sword first, just because... Well, basically the sword you get for free, the shield you have to buy, so... oh yeah, you just press up to talk to Navi. But the Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Yeah, like I didn't know that already. Alright, so let's go make our way to getting the sword. Alright, so you make your way up this hill here, and well, you'll see in a second. And you know what's really funny? I was on Nintendo.com, just reading about Skyward Sword, you know, whatever. And like on the bottom of the list, you know how it's coming like bundled with the golden Wii remote. And just something I thought that was particularly funny was, it said like under it, like at the bottom of the page, it says, note that the controller is only painted gold. It does not have any precious metals in it. And then under that it said, sorry. I thought that was just the funniest thing ever. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, there's a boulder going around here. Don't let yourself get hit by it. But so that was so funny, it's just like, sorry. It's like, what, did you honestly think it was made out of gold? It's like, what the heck? I don't know, I don't know, I just found that to be funny. I don't think anybody else in the world would find that funny, but I'm kind of weird like that. But here we go, this is the sword, which is actually the Kokiri sword. In Ocarina of Time 3D, like, one of the best 3D effects in the game is when you have, like, an item above your head that's, like, swinging around. That's just the best. It's totally popping out at you, you know? And, yeah. I definitely recommend the game for people who like this game. Even if somebody hasn't played this game and they want to... Like, the games are pretty much identical except for the graphics and the controls, and there's, like, two new things in the game, but I'll explain that later. But, yeah, I definitely recommend the game to both people who play this game and like it, and people who haven't played this game before but think it looks interesting. I think I might recommend for you to get Ocarina of Time 3D, just because it's nice with the enhanced graphics and controls, but, it doesn't really make a huge difference one way or another. I'd almost recommend for you to have this game and... Anyway, never mind. So basically, we need 40 rupees to buy a shield. One way to get 5 rupees, also known as a blue rupee, is by backflipping off that fence. As weird as that is, you just randomly get rupees. But anyway, as you can see, I have 12 rupees right here, and until I get another 28, I'm gonna have to get some. You can wander around, you know, cut down bushes, you can do some crap. But what I like to do is, if you jump across this, these things here, when you do that, you get a blue rupee. And if you just go in a building and come out again, you get the blue rupee again after doing it. So, I'm gonna do that until I get 40. So I think I'll just cut ahead to when I have 40 rupees. Okie dokie, I'm back. I have 42 rupees after jumping a lot. And in here, we're gonna buy the Deku shield from the shop. And apparently, that guy's so short, he has to continuously jump all day, which must really be tiring. But oh well for him. So we got a Deku shield. Oh yeah. Anyway, so this shield, it's good and all, but it's made out of wood, so if you burn it, you're screwed, but that's not actually a problem right now. So what we want to do is, well, I guess we could get out of here, that's nice, but we could also equip it by just, all you have to do is press A to equip it, and there you go. So now we have a sword and a shield, so Mido can suck it, and we can go to the Deku tree. Oh yeah, sounds good to me. Alright Mido, look what I got. If you want to see the great Deku tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Hey, what's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield? And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Well, you're nice. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Soraya and the great Deku tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble, yeah, he's like those guys who you have to feed in, you know, the original Zelda. Anyway, so come in here, and soon we will see our first enemies in the game. They grow up so fast. Yeah, these guys are Deku Babas. They will often drop these things. They're called Deku sticks, and we'll be using those later. Yep. Yeah, we can deal with. Yeah, it's just an equipable item. We're not actually going to use them right now, so that's, you know, whatever. You can carry up to 10 of them. Just often when you kill Deku Babas, you can just pick it up, and that's all good. Anyway, so shortly after that, we can go and meet Great Deku Tree. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. And get ready for a big speech from the Deku Tree. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been really crappy and full of nightmares. And the servants of evil gain strength. A vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have enough courage to undertake this task? Well, what about wisdom? You didn't ask about that. Anyway, then enter, brave Link, and thou, too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use up, see, to listen well to her words of wisdom. Alright, so as strange as it is, you're gonna want to go into the Deku Tree's mouth. Yeah. And surprisingly enough, at part 1, we're already in the first dungeon of the game. Wow. So yeah, this is the first dungeon in the game. It's inside the Great Deku Tree. It's a very short dungeon. You might, you know, predict that considering how it's so early in the game. But yeah, I think that's all for this episode of Let's Play Ocarina of Time. In the next video, we'll be tackling the first dungeon of the game, in the inside of the Great Deku Tree. And until then, you know, hang tight, sleep well, don't let the bed bugs bite, eat your vegetables, and eat, drink, and be merry. Bye!